How much does Jordan Poole work out every day? How much protein is the guy taking? How did his arms get so big? I'll have most of these questions answered by the end of this Warriors update video. And man, there is a lot of good stuff going on for Dub Nation these days. And with every passing week, they are looking more and more like a championship team. So let's get right down to the updates. First off, I want to start off with the man, the myth, the legend, Klay Thompson. The 2022 season really does hinge a lot on the health of Klay Thompson, because the Beast of the Bay is the true X factor for the Warriors squad. I mean, when healthy, this is a dude who can drop 37 points in a quarter, 60 points on 11 dribbles, and 14 triples in a single game. Recently, he's been working hard on his rehab, but on his days off, the man is just sailing the ocean and probably saying to himself, "Sweet dreams are made of this." Who am I to disagree? I traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Anyway, GM Bob Myers recently said of Klay, "With the healthy Klay Thompson, I think we're right there with everybody. I expect him to come back healthy, but I don't want to put any pressure on the date. It's not going to be the first game." Furthermore, the head coach of the Warriors, Steve Kerr, had this to say about the return of Klay. "It's going to be a play-it-by-ear thing. The main thing is, he's progressing well, he's in a great frame of mind, in a really good place. It's exciting just to think about him coming back. All the players and coaches are excited. We'll just see where he is come training camp, and trust the training staff to work with him and give us the advice we need, and then we'll go from there." Jordan Poole, on the other hand, had this to say of Klay Thompson. "Being able to bring someone back of that type of caliber, it's going to separate us. Whenever he's healthy and able to benefit, we'll jump to another level as a team." And since we just heard from Jordan Poole, let's check up on what the now third-year guard has been up to. The dude looks jacked. Okay, maybe this photo is a bit edited, but the man has definitely put on about 10 pounds since entering the NBA. And recently, he's been working out hard in Las Vegas. In fact, he's been working out so hard that both Sean Livingston and Leandro Barbosa both gave a nod of approval, signaling that perhaps Jordan Poole is going to have a breakout season. When head coach Steve Kerr was asked who'd be taking the starting backcourt spot until Klay returns, he replied, "My gut reaction is Jordan Poole. I think he's got a great chance to start. Obviously, when you make a decision on your starting lineup, you have to look at how that impacts your bench." Next off, let's move on to a familiar face who recently rejoined Dub Nation. I'm talking about Andre Iguodala. 37-year-old Andre recently signed onto a 1-year veteran minimum deal, and although he's not as athletic as he used to be, just having him on the team is going to be huge. He can still impact the game with his high basketball IQ and is a positive influence to the team both on the court and off the court. His leadership should play a huge role, especially with the younger players on the squad like Wiseman, Kuminga, and Moody. Steve Kerr recently said of Iguodala, "He means the world to us. When he left, we kind of lost our soul in a lot of ways." I have no doubt he can contribute. I've watched him the last 2 seasons, and he's helped Miami win a lot of games. He looked great to me both times when we played him live. He's still got something left in the tank, and he's going to be a huge help for us. Having Andre takes a lot of pressure off Steph and Draymond, and Klay, on the leadership side of things. But it also adds one of the key people who understands how we operate and how we make things work on the court, with our unique style and unique roster. Man, guys, are we glad to have Iggy or what? Next off, let's move on to what happened in the Summer League with both rookies, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. One thing was for certain, both of these prospects can play ball. Kuminga plays with a ton of force, and Moody can flat out shoot the heck out of the ball. And Kuminga, guys, okay, so the other day, I forgot to put on my glasses, okay? And when I turned on my TV, I thought I was watching a replay of the 2012 Miami Heat with LeBron James in his prime. Then, I put on my glasses for higher definition, and lo and behold, it was Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga and Moody are going to be a beast and an assassin respectively, guys. I can explain everything to you guys, but I think I'll just show you instead.
Kuminga's going to get this last look.
Uh-oh.
Top of the arc. Crossover. A Kawhi Leonard or a Jimmy Butler does.
Wow! Look at him stick his arm in the chest of...
Back come the Warriors, down by 9. Kuminga, dribble drive, crossover, throws it down.
I know he's only 18 years old, but if Kuminga can just learn Warriors basketball and improve his three-point shooting a bit, he'll be another two-way weapon that Steve Kerr can unleash off the bench. Next off, let's take a look at Moody.
And we had some beautiful offense. The offense is churning. That's what I was laughing about. I mean, the players are just...
Moody.
I love that he is coaching here. Because as we've...
Moody may not be as athletic as Kuminga, but he's still above average in athleticism, and he has that 7'1" wingspan. In addition, the kid can shoot the lights out from beyond the arc and is an underrated rim attacker. Next off, I want to talk about Gary Payton II.
We talked about that. Chris Chioza signed a two-way deal. Payton! Oh!
That, my friends, is an unreal dunk. I don't know why it's taken the executives so long to sign this guy, because the mitten can flat out play ball. I know it's a real small sample size, but in the 3 Summer League games Payton played in, he averaged 11.3 points, 7 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 2.3 steals. And get this, all these points came on a scorching 73.7 field goal percentage. GP2 is a high-energy guard who knows how to play the right way.
Thought about the step back, keeps his dribble alive. Payton on the inside.
See Santa Barbara. Payton walks into a three. Got it.
Did I also mention that he was the G League Defensive Player of the Year last year?
But that's the thing. He's been in the G League. We talk about the importance of that. Oh, a reject.
Defense, offense, and maturity. GP2 has it all. Recently, he went on to say this about his fit with the Warriors. I feel confident. The way they play and the way I play, it's a perfect fit. Steph Curry's going to have the ball, so all I have to do is cut, make the right plays, hit open shots like I've been doing here, and just continue to play defense. Payton won't be the 6th man of the year. He probably won't play heavy minutes either. But if Kerr inserts him for 10 to 15 minutes a game, he can make life tough for guards like Kyrie Irving and Russell Westbrook. And on offense, he has the patience and skills to get high percentage shots, and that will be really invaluable for the Warriors bench. When Curry's resting on the bench, just imagine a defensive lineup of Draymond, Wiggins, Klay, Kuminga, and GP2. Bad Boys Warriors, anybody? Anyway, moving on. To cap it off here, let's take a look at Steve Kerr's outlook for this up-and-coming season. Recently on Dubs Talk podcast, the Warriors head coach went on to say, "I think this year's team will offer a much better mix of mentors and veterans to go along with these young guys. It's really exciting to think of the structure of the team and the balance and what we can accomplish." Furthermore, on the 2 new veteran acquisitions, and in particular, Nemanja Bjelica, Steve Kerr recently said, "I look at Bjelica as the three-point shooting version of Mo Spates in many ways, because all of a sudden, you're looking at a spaced floor when you consider Klay's return and Steph's play last year, and the ability to play Bjelica with Draymond, which basically turns Draymond into the 5, and the pick-and-roll guy, with Bjelica spaced. It's really exciting. One thing is for sure, Warriors fans from around the world must be ecstatic about their team's chances of winning it all this season. I know I am. One other thing I'm really high on are the 2 new Warriors rookies. And although I know everyone's excited about Giannis 2.0 and Kuminga, I believe Moody also offers a lot more than just meets the eye. I think in terms of NBA readiness, Moody's already there. And you can see what I mean in this video here. From all of his Summer League games and media talks, this guy's the real deal and is going to be a big problem for the league once the season starts. Check out this video to see what I mean. Just click it, guys, and like always, I'll see you on the other side.